According to a report by Nick Hausman, when CM Punk arrived in London, nobody representing AEW was present at the airport to help escort him to his hotel. After hours of no communication on AEW's side, Punk decided to take a train to his hotel, but got lost in the process and had to rely on fans to help him get there. How do you feel about the lack of communication with, AEW and CM Punk's, travel to London?
I feel now I've never been involved in this. Like, I don't know what the travel for AEW is like. I know in WWE, unless it's like for like special occasions where they all go on like one like WWE like plane or whatever, like whenever they do like Saudi shows or whatever it is. For the most part, WWE does not do any of the travel for the talent. They all book their hotels, they book their travel reservations, they do their rental car, everything by themselves. Um, I know it's different in AEW, but I feel like, and I did see a lot of this is true, because obviously, like if you go to CM Punk's Instagram account and you go to the tag feed, you can see a bunch of photos of just him. Like there's a photo of him on a train, there's a photo of him in a hotel, there's a photo of him like at a Starbucks with just like fans. So I do believe majority of this report.
I do
I
as
don't.
well. I feel like
I
this is something that somebody wouldn't bullshit.
I don't necessarily put a lot of fault. Now, should somebody have from AW have contacted him? Yes. Um, but I feel like CM Punk, even though he's a megastar, whatever, and he works for AEW, like he should have had all this set up beforehand. Had all his flight stuff situated days before, his rental car set up days before. He should have like known exactly like my hotel is right here. Like he should have had all that
Yeah,
stuff
but
down.
here's the issue though with these reports. CM Punk was relying on, somebody from AEW's behalf to help him get there because all the other talent that arrived to London were able to get escorted from the airport to their hotel. But CM Punk, apparently, the person that was supposed to be there to escort him, wasn't there. So CM Punk was waiting for hours, completely clueless. And I believe the phone also went straight to voicemail, according to these
Well,
reports.
whoever was at fault for that should definitely lose their job. Because I mean that's like
Absolutely agree.
one
He's
of your
one of the
number
biggest
one
stars in
talents.
AEW, man.
He is the biggest star in AEW.
But now,
Um,
I got to give my thoughts on this whole, traveling thing. Man, this is embarrassing to AEW, in my opinion, because how do you not have this situated with CM Punk, getting escorted to his hotel? This isn't a backstage problem with this. This is AEW management now.
yeah.
And apparently, from, a Twitter account that I'm seeing, there is, a guy that does, pick up people from the airport and, bring them to Dynamite and Collision. And apparently he's friends with the Young Bucks and stuff. I guess he has a picture of like him with, Nick and Matt Jackson. And
Mhm.
apparently he liked the tweet pretty much like dissing CM Punk in some way with like the whole traveling thing. So a lot of people are speculating that he had something to do with this whole miscommunication,
Yeah.
which is
Well,
absolutely unprofessional. And that's why I'm saying this is fucking embarrassing. CM
I
Punk
will
should have been
say
escorted to the hotel. He's your biggest star.
he should. I mean, if that's
And I
how
don't blame him
if
for being
that's
pissed
how
off
if
because
that's how
imagine you are going to a whole nother country, Danny, and you are relying on this one person to get you to places, and he's not there. And then you're trying to contact, management, and your text messages aren't delivering. And then you have to, find your way to the hotel in a place that you're not very familiar with. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to get pissed off. And who knows? Fans are crazy. And luckily, he bumped into some, pretty cool fans that were able to help him get to his hotel.
I will say this. Okay.
AEW should be lucky that CM Punk did not leave back to the airport because a lot of other talent would have done that.
You're right, 100%. I will say this: there is nothing anybody can fucking tell me. Somebody like CM Punk that spent years and years and years and years and years and years in WWE, there is nothing that anybody can say to convince me that CM Punk does not know his way around London, knowing the amount of times he's fucking been in that area.
Yeah, but you have to realize he stepped away from pro wrestling, man, for quite some years.
I understand that, but like when he was in WWE, he had to do all his travel by himself. They don't do that. They don't book people's flights. They don't book people's hotel rooms.
Yeah, but at the
Like
time, CM Punk was traveling with other superstars. He
I know.
traveled on his own to London, not thinking about, oh, what if somebody from AEW doesn't show up? Because it
Yeah.
was, one of those incidents. Because sometimes, that happens in life where you don't expect something to happen and it happens and you have no idea what to do. And I feel like that's what happened with CM Punk in this situation.
I will say, if that's the way the travel was set up, and somebody was supposed to be there to pick him up and escort him to his hotel room, and they weren't there, and he had no way of contacting that person automatically fucking terminated. No ifs, ands, buts, nothing.
There's no
Because
excuses.
God forbid something were to happen, and CM Punk, like, yes, he's a pro wrestler, this and that or whatever. But who's to say that a group of people that maybe take their hatred a little bit too far, they didn't do anything to try to physically harm him. You know, AW Tony Khan, more specifically, would 100% be at fault for this.